At some point in life, we have all wished to develop a new habit, eliminate a vice, or simply change things for the better. Maybe you felt a strong desire to act more righteously, to become a better version of yourself. However, as you've probably realized, this is much harder than it seems. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve everything they want while others fall behind? The answer lies in a powerful word: discipline. It's not a new concept, but it is the key, opens the doors to the life of your dreams. Imagine your life as a car. Motivation is the fuel that gives the initial start. Discipline, it is the engine that keeps everything running, even when the motivation tank is almost empty. It's that force that makes you get out of bed at 5 a.m. to work out, even when your body begs for 5 more minutes. But let's be honest, discipline is not something that comes out of nowhere. It's like a muscle. The more you train, the stronger it gets. And this is where many people stumble. They expect discipline to fall from the sky as if it were a divine gift. Spoiler, it doesn't. To build this muscle of discipline, you need to start with self-awareness. It's like looking in the mirror, but not just to see if your hair is tidy. It's looking deep and understanding your strengths, your weaknesses, what motivates you, and what brings you down. Without this self-knowledge, you are basically trying to navigate without a compass. Now, think about your goals. Not those vague ones like, I want to be rich, or I want to be happy. I'm talking about clear, specific goals that you can visualize. On an example, instead of, I want to lose weight, define, I want to lose 10 kilograms in 6 months. See the difference? It's like programming your life's GPS. You need to know exactly where you want to go. And then comes the part that many people hate to hear: consistency. It's no use running 10 kilometers today and doing nothing for a week. The magic happens in the daily repetition, even if they are small steps. It's like building a house, brick by brick, day after day. It's not sexy, it's not exciting, but that's how you get there. Oh, and don't forget personal responsibility. It's easy to blame the boss, the traffic, the economy, or even the phase of the moon for our failures. But the raw truth? The only one responsible for your life is you. It hurts to hear, I know, but it's liberating when you embrace this idea. Now let's talk about practical techniques for developing this discipline. First tip: establish daily routines. The human brain loves patterns. When you create a routine, you are basically putting important tasks on autopilot. It's like brushing your teeth. You don't think much about it, you just do it. Another powerful technique is the 5-second rule, created by Mel Robbins. It works like this: when you need to do something but don't feel like it, count backward from 5 to 1, and when you reach 1, get up and do it. Sounds silly? Maybe. But it works because it interrupts your brain's procrastination pattern. Speaking of procrastination, this is the #1 villain of discipline. It's that little voice that says, oh, do it tomorrow, and tomorrow turns into the day after tomorrow, which turns into next week, which turns into never. To combat this, start with small tasks. It's easier to commit to studying for 10 minutes than for 2 hours. And you know what's amazing? Many times, those 10 minutes turn into 30, which turn into an hour. Distractions are also a serious problem. We live in the information age, but sometimes it feels more like the age of distraction. Notifications popping up every second, social media vying for your attention. It's like trying to meditate in the middle of a rock concert. Solution? Create distraction-free spaces. Turn off your phone. Close unnecessary tabs on your computer. Give your brain the chance to focus. And there are days when motivation just vanishes, right? You wake up and think, what's the point of trying? At those moments, remember why you started. Visualize your goals. It's like an Olympic athlete who mentally reviews the gold medal during tough training sessions. The fear of failure is another common obstacle. Many people don't even start because they are afraid of failing. But think of it this way: every failure is a lesson. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. If he had given up on attempt 999, we would all be in the dark. Now let's talk about the benefits of a disciplined life. First, productivity skyrockets. It's like gaining more hours in the day. Tasks that once seemed impossible start being completed with ease. Your self-esteem also improves. Each small victory, each goal achieved, is a brick in the construction of your confidence. You start seeing yourself as someone capable, someone who fulfills promises to yourself and to others. And long-term goals? Those that once seemed distant dreams start becoming reality. It's like planting a tree. At first, you only see a thin branch and a few leaves. But with constant care, one day you have a lush tree bearing fruit. The balance between personal and professional life also improves. Because with discipline, you learn to prioritize, to say no to what doesn't matter, and yes to what really makes a difference. It's like an expert juggler. You keep all the balls in the air with grace and precision. Want examples of people who achieve success through discipline? Think of Beyoncé. She wasn't born a superstar. Since childhood, she trained in singing and dancing for hours every day. Even today, at the peak of fame, she maintains a rigorous rehearsal routine. Or how about Elon Musk? The man routinely works 80 to 100 hours a week. I'm not saying you need to do this, in fact I don't recommend it. But look at the dedication, the consistency. He's not waiting for inspiration to strike. He sits down and does the work, day after day. And we can't forget J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a worldwide phenomenon, she was a single mother living on government assistance. But she wrote every day without fail, even when it seemed like no one would ever read her stories. Discipline took her from poverty to the top of the richest writers' lists. What do these stories teach us? That success is no accident. It's not luck. It's the result of consistent and disciplined effort over time. So how can you start your journey of discipline today? First, identify the areas of your life that need more attention. Maybe it's your health, career, your relationships. Be honest with yourself. Then, create a realistic action plan. Don't try to change everything at once. Start with 1 or 2 areas. Set specific goals and daily actions to achieve them. For example, if you want to improve your health, start with, I will walk for 20 minutes every day, instead of, I will become an Olympic athlete. Establish a system of accountability. It could be a friend, a mentor, or even an app that reminds you of your commitments. It's like having a personal trainer for your life, someone who holds you accountable when you want to give up. And most importantly, start with small changes. Don't try to revolutionize your life overnight. It's like learning to ride a bike. Start with training wheels, then take one off, then the other. Before you know it, you're pedaling like a pro. Remember, the journey of discipline is a marathon, not a 100-meter sprint. There will be tough days, days when you'll want to throw in the towel. In those moments, take a deep breath and remember your why. Why did you start this journey? What do you want to achieve? Discipline is like a compass that keeps you on the right path, even when life's storms try to steer you off course. It's what separates dreamers from doers. It's what turns I wish into I did. Think about the person you want to be in a year, 5 years, 10 years. That person is the result of the choices you make today. Every time you choose discipline over procrastination, every time you get up even when you want to stay in bed, you are becoming that person. And you know what's amazing? As you develop discipline in one area of your life, it spills over into other areas. It's like a positive domino effect. You start exercising regularly, and suddenly you find you're more focused at work. You start meditating every day, and notice you're more patient with your family. Discipline also gives you a sense of control over your life. In a world full of uncertainties where so many things are beyond our reach, discipline is something that is 100% under your control. It's comforting to know that no matter what happens out there, you have the power to shape your habits, your actions, and consequently, your destiny. But let's be realistic. There will be days when you will fail. Days when the alarm goes off and you just can't get out of bed. Days when the temptation to procrastinate is stronger than your willpower. And you know what? That's okay. Perfection is not the goal. Consistency is. The secret is not to let a bad day turn into a bad week turn into a bad month. When you fall, and you will fall, get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Discipline is not about never failing. It's about always trying again. As you move forward on this journey, you'll notice something incredible. Discipline, which initially seemed like a burden, starts to become liberating. You feel more confident, more capable. Tasks that once seemed like insurmountable mountains become small hills you climb with ease. And the best part, you begin to inspire those around you. Your discipline becomes a beacon, showing the way for those still lost in the fog of procrastination and lack of focus. Without realizing it, you become a living example of the power of discipline. So what are you waiting for? The life of your dreams won't build itself. It is made of daily choices, of small victories accumulated over time, and it all starts with a decision. Decision to be disciplined. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Don't wait to feel motivated. Motivation is fleeting. Start now. Start from where you are with what you have. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievement, and that bridge is waiting for you to take the first step. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to be better than yesterday. Every choice is a chance to reaffirm your commitment to your dreams. Discipline is the key, and that key is in your hand. Use it to unlock your full potential and build the extraordinary life you deserve. The path won't be easy, but it will be rewarding. And in the end, when you look back and see all that you have accomplished, you will know that every effort, every moment of discipline was worth it. Because you didn't just dream of a better life, you built it, brick by brick, day by day, with the unwavering strength of your discipline.